Good morning, Boise. Welcome to a new season with a new show. My name's Tom.
And I'm Egyptia. And this season we're going to bring you a more eclectic side of the Boise area. We're going to give you everything from art to the artists who create them, the music from the radio scene and the music scene around, and lucky enough for us, the food scene.
That's right. So this season you're going to see anything and everything that could possibly be construed as maybe being art. Because art is perception. And because it makes it a whole lot easier to make a video, make a movie, and make a show when you can just make it whatever you want and call it art.
Yep, and lucky enough for us, today we're going to focus on highlighting all about the food from the area of Boise all the way to Nampa. And I'm so thrilled for this episode, so thrilled.
Me too. There is nothing better than food when you're hungry, you know? Nothing better to eat than food. And when you're hungry and you're gonna eat food, the best thing to do is to eat it in your hometown because, you know, going over to the next state over every time you're hungry is not a very efficient way of managing your time.
Yeah, it never works. But lucky for us, here in the Boise area, we have tons of eclectic things that you can eat from. We have everything from American to, Italian, Basque. And lucky enough for us today, we'll be focusing on highlighting Asian cuisine. So excited. We're gonna be focusing on a nice Thailand restaurant that should deserve some praise, and it's all the way in Nampa. And here's a clip to show you what it's all about.
Have you heard about the new Thai food restaurant in Nampa? Well, we have. It's called Thailand Express. And I'll tell you what, these guys know what they're doing. Expert chefs who've been cooking Thai food for years. In fact, we just dare you to find a more authentic Thai food anywhere in the valley. But good luck. Because apparent even from the way their food looks, these guys are awesome.
I've been in Thailand Express maybe about 3 or 4 times in total, both during lunch and dinner. I love noodles, so generally my go-to is chow mein, but I also like their Thai spare ribs. I like the atmosphere, great fountains. It's a nice decor, and I also like the service of my waiter, Marcus.
With the light, comfortable feel of the restaurant and their unique fruit carvings, it's evident that they care about their atmosphere.
I've worked at Thailand Express since the first day it opened, which was July of last year. My favorite part is that it's really a family-oriented restaurant. I feel like I'm not really coming to work, but actually just coming to like another part of my family to help out. My favorite meal, it's really kind of hard to have just one favorite meal. I kind of like all of them, and I usually like to stick with the noodle dishes. And so like right now I would say that the garlic noodle would probably be my favorite at the moment.
I opened on July 2013, and now it's 1 year and 2 months. I have experience for cooking long time, almost 20 years. That's why I want to open my own for, yeah. We have like a Thai basil and vegetable and like a onion is mainly at bamboo. Yeah, and that vegetable we use for here and a lot. And we sell a lot of chicken and beef, and we have chicken, beef, pork, and seafood also. I enjoy because I can create my own and I can serve my customer. And I have a lot of idea and I can recommend for my customer. Yeah, you want like it or something? I can. That's why I enjoy that one.
So whether you come for the fresh ingredients, the expert chefs, the amazing looking and amazingly flavorful foods, or the awesome and friendly decor. One thing is certain, your taste buds will be high-fiving each other before the night is through. Thailand Express. Come hungry, leave much less hungry.
All right, welcome back. So lucky enough for us today in studio, we have Marcus, who's actually an employee at Thailand Express. Welcome, Marcus. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's good to be here. A little tired, but glad to be here.
It's okay. You're in this nice environment. We're here to take care of you. Don't worry about it.
Good to know.
So Marcus, how's business over at Thailand Express?
I think business is actually really good. It's probably even a little bit better than what we expected. I know I've talked to Pong, the owner, and he was saying that business is actually a lot better and booming than exactly what he expected.
Well, that's good because you need money to keep running.
Yeah, exactly.
So you fill up normally. Because it's a fairly small restaurant, but I mean there's probably what 15 tables in there, 10, 15.
Yeah, about so.
Yeah, and so that place just fills right up.
Yeah, it'll fill just right up. Usually during the lunch hour, or on the weekends on like Friday, it will get really slammed in. So.
Totally worth the wait, though.
Yeah,
Gotta have it.
Definitely is.
I mean, so I noticed in the video, the owner looks like this adorable, lovely gentleman. I think he's just an amazing guy, in my opinion. Is he an amazing person to work with? He seems very family-oriented.
Yeah, he's actually really nice. He has his wife working there, and then also one of the aunts that works there as well. And then he allowed me to bring in both my brothers in there, and then also a good friend of mine. So
Awesome.
It's really a good, friendly place. Everyone knows each other now, and so we've been.
So you're
really
all
close.
one big cohesive family at this point.
Yeah, at this point, we all just
Family
really
full
well
of
tight.
fun.
Yeah. From another mother or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what
I
they
guess
say?
that would probably be the correct way to put it, but family's love, and that's all that matters. You put your love in your food, so.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure. So for those viewers who may have never tried Thai food, can you give us like a brief explanation of what it tastes like? Maybe describe it. What kind of vegetables or flavor, even textures.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got a lot of noodle dishes, and then when people think of noodles, they usually think of Chinese like chow mein or lo mein. And so we do have chow mein on our menu, but we do have other dishes. And most Thai restaurants our Thai restaurant is known for pad Thai, which is a noodle dish. That's really good. And then we also have our entrees, and most of it's all stir fry. And so that's mainly just like vegetables and the type of meat that is mixed in with it. And then it comes with a side order of rice that you can get with it as well. And then we also have curries, which are really good. And curries are a little bit different than other dishes.
So I'm not sure if you know, but what is curry made from? Is it like a root or is it like a curry plant? I don't
Most of our curries are actually made from coconut milk, and so you get that hint of coconut. It's not an overbearing coconut. It's really well. And then they mix it with different seasonings, and so most of our curries does have like a spice to them as well.
So curry is in itself a spice then?
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
in a way you can say that.
All right. Yeah, it looks really good. I saw it on the video, and I was there, and I was able to see that curry, and it looks almost like tomato sauce.
Yeah.
It made me want to take a spoonful. I'm just being honest. So it looked really, really good, though. So
Yeah, I mean, the curry is relatively spicy, but I mean, the best way to, handle the curry is probably to drink something and cool it down. And I know you guys have like a Thai iced tea, and how is that different from like regular iced tea? That's very curious.
Oh, sorry. Our Thai tea is kind of so you'll get the taste of tea when you drink it, and then you also get a little bit more sweeter, and that's what we usually tell people when they order it, is that it's something sweet. So if you have a sweet tooth, that's very good to try.
Well, good thing I have a good sweet tooth, and I love it. So do you guys have like one size? Is it possible to get like a gallon or, a to-go cup just in case to take that satisfying sweetness with you?
Yeah, we just have one size. We use a fairly big glass when we serve it, and then also we have just one size in to-go cup. That's it.
gotcha. There was one dish particularly that I saw that I was just like, man, I got to try that. It looked so good, the ribs. So I don't know what you guys season them with, but it looked and smelled amazing. Is it worth the value, the cost? Is the value worth the cost of those extra ribs? I'm sure they're going to cost a little bit more, but is it worth it?
Yeah, I think it's very well worth it. I mean, just the price is a little high, being for ribs and everything, but it's just so full with flavor, and it's got all that extra sauce on it. The meat is cooked really well. Like, it's probably some of the best ribs I've ever had.
So totally worth the splurge.
Yes, definitely, I would say so.
I will then splurge at this point. I mean, honestly, I realize that the chef is very creative, and he's probably thinking things up all the time. How do you guys incorporate that during, like, throughout the year, throughout the seasons? Does he, like, come up with something new and just give it to the customers? Does he do something seasonally? How does that go about? He seems very creative.
Yeah, he tries to be as creative as he can be. I mean, with the seasons and everything, he likes to do, like, at the lunch hour, he'll serve, like, a different type of soup. And so he'll do, like, a chicken soup, but he'll, like, do his own type of twist to it. And then, so he'll do that almost every other day when we have lunch and everything. And so that's really good.
Well, right on.
Awesome.
Well, hey, thank you for your time, Marcus.
Yeah, much
appreciate
appreciate
it. Hey, up next, we've got a great little thing for those of you who are new to the area or stopping by or even have been here for quite a while. It looks like this next video is a list of local burger joints that are here in the Treasure Valley. So let's check it out. Whether you're new to Boise, passing through, or call it home, it's always good to know where to get a great burger. Lucky for you, we know the best local joints to check out. Our first stop is Big Judd's, home of great shakes, crispy tots, and the Big Judd's Challenge. Close to Boise State University, if you're craving a burger bigger than your head and a taste larger than your soul, go no further than here. With reasonable prices, enormous portions, and friendly staff, you'll feel right at home. Next on the list of amazing burger joints, the Boise Fry Company. With an eclectic menu, you can order anything from bison to Boca Burger, and classic fries to yam fries. The sky's the limit with this menu. What sets the Boise Fry Company apart from others is its atmosphere within. An inviting open space with warm colors and fully equipped arcade that donates its coins to a selected charity for that week. Come for the food, stay for the atmosphere. For our final stop, the West Side Drive-In. A blast from the past, pull into the 1950s where everything from the food to the music will make you feel like you're in the movie Grease. This drive-in has it all, whether you want a burger or prime rib, whether you're looking for a classic shake or an ice cream potato. There's no telling what you're going to find at West Side Drive-In. West Side Drive-In. After you check it out, don't forget to sign out. These are just a few of the many Boise burger joints to choose from. Boise burgers equal awesome.
Man, those burgers looked amazing.
No kidding. Jeez.
I mean, I'm from New York, and we don't have burgers that look that big or that juicy, and I've never been so happy in my life than going to these burger joints and seeing all these amazing foods. That potato ice cream, man, that was genius. I thought it was real potato. Turns out just ice cream rolled in cocoa powder.
Yeah, but it's not the gross, non-flavorful cocoa powder. It's the yummy, delightful cocoa powder. So, yeah, it looked like a real potato. I was looking at it and I was like, where's the ice cream? They said this is the ice cream. Really confusing, but it turned appley in my view because it's yummy.
Yeah, that looked totally delicious. I mean, that whole West Side, drive-in place was amazing. It was a blast of the past, all the way back to like 1950s. That decor is amazing. That's something I don't see. We don't have that really back home. So I mean, seeing that, I thought this is the cutest place ever. The food was amazing, totally worth the price. So cheap. You get so much for that buck.
Yeah, the portions, anywhere here. I mean, the portions are great, especially at Judd's. You saw that big Judd's burger. That thing, that's like 9 portions. It's huge. That lady was having a hard time even picking the dang thing up to get it in her mouth. And there's no way she was going to eat that whole thing. It was just ginormous, right?
It was almost impressive thinking about it. I mean, I almost considered it, but then I was just like, I'm not entirely sure. Would you go for the challenge? Do you think you can handle it?
I'd give it a shot, I think. Let's see what happens. I don't know. There's all kinds of things that we can we can talk about. We just don't have all the time for it. But definitely check out all these different burger places. Really good food, great portions, and you'll have a good time too.
Yeah, totally worth it. Tons of fun, great atmosphere, great food. Check them out for sure.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, bye.